Evening, 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 good evening, 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 evening. What does that say?
Wow.
What does that say?
That's an NFC, but I was just busy counting how many evenings you just put out there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Said a few.
It's a month's worth.
Yeah, a month's worth.
Yeah. Well, Liverpool roll on again.
Oh, yeah, nothing new, innit? Just...
Well, no, the thing is let's just keep up all the records they're breaking.
Yeah.
What is amazing, which I didn't know, and I didn't even consider this, is that the first English club in top flight English football history to reach 2,000 victories, which is amazing.
2,000?
So, yes.
Wow.
2,000 victories, which is a bit odd because you'd have thought Man United in the 90s, they were winning everything. But then, if you think about it, Liverpool be winning some 70s,
and 80s. We dominated 2 decades, yeah. So and European football, we've won more than Man United.
But there's World Cups, that's true. Yeah. But we're talking about English top flight football, and also under Jurgen Klopp, we don't really lose many games. No. That's 2,000.
Not bad stats. Not bad stats.
No, I think it was.
Where did you get that from?
Oh, they were talking about it when the footy was on, and also I'm sure certain websites just list the whole array of stats. I think Salah scored 15 consecutive games possibly in the Premier League, so he's equaled Jamie Vardy's record. I think Klopp's got to 150 wins quicker than any other Liverpool manager. I think 12 quicker than Kenny Dalglish. It's like the records just keep tumbling. So it's amazing.
But I hope that the players are not thinking about the records. Just keep doing what they do.
No, they're professionals. Okay, I mean, if you're a player, would you?
No.
Well, exactly. They're professional athletes. I'm sure in the back of their mind.
Maybe towards remember the only time they think of records is like towards the end of the season, say that you've won the league.
Well, it depends on how it helps them. It might spur them on, you know? Just as long as they don't take the foot off the pedal. And especially as Chelsea dropped points yesterday. So, it's good. So they will just keep up the momentum. We're going to try as many points as we can before January, basically, before the African Cup of Nations.
That's what I'm saying. So, the game.
Yes. A bit controversial at some parts, but what people don't know, Newcastle came down to Anfield and were beaten 3-1.
And believe it or not, they scored the first goal.
They did, but that's because Thiago had an absolute first half. He had a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, he did.
He had a bit of a nightmare.
He kept giving away the ball. I was like, what's he doing?
Kept giving the ball. I think he gave the ball away.
But Klopp kept him on. He actually kept him on for a while.
Even though he gives, because he's one of those players. Even though he gives the ball away, he can still do a bit of magic and create a chance.
He was better. He was better in the second half.
But then so in Newcastle as well. I mean, the first half. So Thiago's lost the ball in midfield, and then this Maximan, who is like the Flash, sprinting down the pitch. He's beating Kanate, and who did he set up? I'm trying to remember now. He squared it up for John Joe Shelby. Yeah, who hit a thunderbolt.
Yeah, but I swear that Thiago could have been. He was in another position where he could have stopped the ball. And
no, that's what happened. So there's a bit of a melee in the box. He did two
things in that goal. 2 things.
Yeah, he lost the ball in midfield.
Twice,
and the ball was Maximan got the ball down to our end, and the ball ended up in our box. And Thiago, instead of clearing the ball, he's tried. I don't know what's happened. Maybe he's miskicked it, but it's gone straight outside the box, straight enough to John Joe Shelby. And John Joe, who has got a good peg on him, just blazed it past Alisson into a goal. So it was a good goal. It was like outside the box goal. But that wasn't the best goal.
I think he was in a zone of his own, Thiago. I don't know. Maybe something happened at home. We don't know.
Well, no. I think he's maybe being a bit frustrated because Newcastle, they play odd football. So I think they came with too much respect for us. So they weren't really pushing. They were they packed their part of their half of the pitch because everyone was behind it, bar St. Maximin, because he's their outlet. And basically, if they were to close down. What they could have done, what they should have done, is probably close us down and any loose balls just pass to him because he's just quick as lightning, and then support him, and you would have got more goals. But he was the outlet, but they hardly used him in the first half. They just really had 10 men behind the ball, and even still, Liverpool still found spaces. I mean, Salah was on the right, he was getting the ball all the time. I mean, you would have thought he'd have about 11 men on Salah.
11
the most
men.
dangerous man, most dangerous man in England.
Yeah.
You'd think mark him up to the eyeballs. But I mean, yeah, he was just free on the right. It's to the point that Trent Arnold was more central. He didn't have to go to right because Salah was getting so much freedom. Though they stopped him when he got in the box, but he don't let him get the ball at all. Why would you take that risk?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they play odd. They sat back, and if you'd watched it, there was like 4-4 and 1. Even St. Maxim and did come back sometimes, but not deep. And yeah, so they really were like defending or putting bodies there. But yeah, Liverpool was still doing some nice intricate back passes and so on. So Liverpool had chances. It could have been more.
Even though they scored, I was confident.
Yeah, me too.
I was definitely confident.
You could just see that as a kind of a one-off. And obviously, something to speak to Thiago, keep the freaking ball.
Of course.
So after that, not much long later, Jota goal.
Yeah. Controversial one, isn't it?
Yeah, bit controversial. I don't think it should stand.
Do you think you don't think it should stand? Why?
No.
Why?
Okay, so let me explain what's happened. So
hold on, do you support Newcastle?
No, I'm just being fair.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to be. I am biased, but I'm trying to be fair.
Okay, cool.
So the ball has ended up in the Newcastle box. The goalkeeper has got involved, like to try to. Actually, I'm watching it now. No,
it wasn't the kid. It was one of the defenders.
No, that's right.
But I'm sure he hit one of his own defenders.
Quite possibly, but the ball's going into the box. You've had Liverpool players jump in, Newcastle players jump in. 3 Newcastle's players got tangled and fell to the ground. Now, one is holding his head and he stayed on the ground.
Yeah.
The referee has allowed play to go on.
Yeah,
and
but remember, it happened so quickly, though.
Well, yeah, but you still see someone on the ground holding his head. So 3 people have gone down. 2 have gone up. 1 is still on the ground in the fetal position, holding his head.
Yeah, but he didn't know that it was that bad with his head. He didn't. It happened so quickly. It happened so quickly.
I totally disagree.
Nah.
In this day and age, they care. When you see a player on the ground that stays on the ground, what do you think about it?
But maybe it might be the reaction of the fans because it's not like they were all going like, oh, some of them, but it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot.
No, listen, this is a referee. This is a professional referee. It's not some. Wow. Listen, you've got 3 players that go down in the box. 2 jump up. 1 stays on the ground, curled up. What is that? What as a referee who's a trained professional? What should you do? What would you do?
He did the right thing.
Let play go on.
Yeah.
And what if the guy was concussed?
Because, like I said, because
I
heard that, but it happened so fast, and I think maybe when he saw him, you remember, you got to think of the referee's position. He might have not been in the position where he saw that he looked like he had an injury in his head. He might have thought it was a normal knock, because it does happen a lot that players get knocked to the ground, then they get up. That's what happens. So obviously, I think it happened so quickly because remember we were still on the attack with the ball. Yeah, so he's not going to just stop it like that. So but he might have not been 100% sure. Remember, as they always say, if you're not 100%, you can't give anything. You need to be 100%.
Oh, that's true. If there's only some way they could have an action replay. Oh, that's right. They got VAR.
That's what I'm saying.
So he could have gone to VAR, seen that the player's still on the floor.
Yeah.
If need be.
But they still looked at it, innit? They're still going to look at it in replay, and they obviously didn't.
No, he didn't. I don't believe he did.
Not the referee. The people in VAR, because what happens is that when the referee looks at something and then he lets it go, VAR they will go and look at it, and if they feel there's something, then they will contact the referee and say, that's how it works. Even with the penalties, that's what they do. Because they do that. That's overcoming what the referee's saying. They think, he might be wrong. So then he will go and look at it. But they didn't do that. So that means the referee's going to think what he did was right. He was bang on. Because VAR didn't contact him.
I'm actually watching the incident now. I disagree.
Yeah, but they didn't contact him.
No, but it's not all incidents they contact him.
Who?
It's not everything.
No, it's not everything. No, but it's only if the referee. So say, for instance, if the referee gives a penalty,
No, things like penalty, red cards, serious foul play. Yeah, but the guy went up in the air. It wasn't a foul. He went up in the air and he's clashed heads.
Yeah, of course.
He clashed heads. And he stayed on the ground.
I know.
So like, okay, well, look at it this way, right? So the guy is in the box on the ground, and you're saying the play was quick.
Yeah.
So you're saying the play was quick, fine. But Liverpool kept possession, and at some point, Jota scored a goal. Yeah. But so then, as the goal has gone in, the referee could still see the Newcastle player is still on the ground.
Yeah.
Because now he's facing.
Yeah. Now that's after the goal though.
What? No. The referee is watching play. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
You agree?
Yeah.
Right. So he is now facing the Newcastle goal because Jota has scored.
Yeah.
But he can also see the Newcastle player is still on the floor.
Yeah, he's still
on the goal.
Yeah, but how long was he on the floor before when he went
on
the
whole duration? That doesn't matter. He hasn't gone up.
No, but what it is, I think what it is that with the referees, a lot of them don't want to be fooled, innit? Because a lot of the players do try.
Well, yes, but you can't take a risk.
I know, but a lot of players do that when they're on the ground. They do.
That's no excuse.
Wait, no, but he said right. So I think that's how the referee looked at it. He looked at it that he
can't take that risk.
That's what he done.
Injury.
Yeah, but that's what he done.
Well,
but he didn't know it was a head injury at the time. He didn't know.
Of course he didn't. No,
he didn't.
The guy is curled up. Even if he doesn't have a head injury, the man is curled up on the floor.
Yeah, but curled up don't mean nothing. A lot of players do that. They will curl up to make it something like it's something. And what happens? They get up.
I disagree. I disagree. If it was just one player on his own, I might consider your argument. 3 players went down.
Yeah.
Newcastle players. 3 Newcastle players went down, right? 2 jumped up.
No.
So they're not trying to why? What? They've not had a little meeting on the floor saying, right, you stayed there.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, of course.
So the fact that one has stayed on the ground, to me, looks like a serious injury. 2 have jumped up. The ball is in their box. To me, I'd stop play. Because if the guy was clutching his head, maybe I'll give you that maybe the referee couldn't see, because the referee wasn't standing over him. But the guy is curled up in a fetal position. Yeah. You don't know if he's got blood.
That's fine. But it might be, that's what I said, it might be down to as well a fan's reaction. Because remember, sometimes referee feeds off the fan's reaction. Sorry, not the fan's reaction, my bad. The player's reaction. Because sometimes think of it, if he went down and then all the players went round like that, then the referee would have stopped it. No, they didn't. Not that much.
After the goal.
Yeah, but not that much. Yeah, that's after the goal. We're talking about before the goal.
But the time between the goal.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yes. So, but I'd say 20 seconds, maybe.
No, less than that.
Even less. Well, yeah, but it's not like 2 seconds. It's a few seconds. But the melee is still going on. So Liverpool still have the ball. The Newcastle players aren't going to just drop their hands and just run to
Of course not.
Liverpool still have the ball and are still trying to attack. But to me, and I've listened to quite a few pundits, and I have to agree, he should stop the game. He should stop the game because in this day and age, with all people throughout head injuries, concussions, player welfare, stop the game. It was the 70s.
Yeah, but have you seen players? Have you seen this, Will? When players get knocked to the ground, especially like certain midfielders and strikers. And what do? The ball seems to come near them, and they just get up like nothing happened.
You're right.
So I'm saying this is what the referees they're looking for. Because they're not. I'm telling you.
Listen,
they don't want to be fooled.
No, but the referee can't take that risk. All right, imagine now that the guy actually had a concussion. What's the referee going to say? Oh, I could have stopped the ball, but he's got a fractured skull now. I'm sorry. No, you're a referee. You cannot take that risk.
Well, Will, like I said, it looks like we're going to agree to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, if it was just one player on his own, I might. And also, it depends. And also, referees know what players are divers, kind of thing. They know what players are divers. Yeah, if it's just the one player on his own, I might think, he's trying to pull a fast one. But when 3 go down, 2 jump up, and 1 stays on the ground, curled up, holding his head, I would stop playing.
Yeah, but remember, if 3 people go down, they're not all going to get up exactly at the same time, innit?
2 jumped up because they knew the Liverpool had the ball.
Yeah, but I'm saying 2, they're not all going to get up at exactly the same time, innit?
No, but it's like milliseconds. So it wasn't like 1 got up, then another one got up eventually, and then the last one stayed on the ground. No. So maybe when he did the other one didn't get up at that time,
we was basically ready to shoot like for a goal.
Yes, but he should have just stopped it. He's a referee. He's paid to see these things. He knows these things.
Well,
I think it was wrong. I personally think it was wrong.
I think it was because of the referee's positioning and how things went, where he might have not stopped it.
I'm watching now. I'm just watching replay now.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So, sorry, fans, you can't see what I'm watching. When the clash happened, he's watching. He's positioned. The referee's outside the box, and I've just seen him. He's looking, but as they went up to jump, the ball gets headed out the box, and then the referee turns his head. He's following the ball.
Right.
But
So that's it. So he didn't see that.
Hang on. Liverpool still have possession. So I've watched in the box. There are 3 players down, but he's not. He's now focused on the ball, which is outside the box.
Okay.
The ball gets played back in the box, and now there's still 1 player down on the ground, curled up. And the referee can see this because the ball is in that vicinity. And Jota, at the end of the day, he didn't blow his whistle. So I can't blame Liverpool because they're playing to the whistle. And no whistle went. And so Jota, actually, he blazed the ball near post. The goalkeeper saved it initially, but he rebounded back to Jota and he finished it off. So I personally think the referee should have stopped it, but there you go. We will agree to disagree. But I mean, honestly, if you get a chance, let's watch the replay again, and you'll just think this is out of order.
I've watched it a few times already.
Yeah, no, because the referee, it's a head injury. Honestly, they can't take that.
I think it's down to because of the referee's position or how he saw it. That's what I think it is.
No, he was not that. If he'd been down in the pitch, fair enough. But he was in that vicinity. He wasn't that far away.
But like you said, the ball, he was watching the ball, and maybe at the time when he did turn his head when the ball was near goal, the ball was on its way to be in the goal.
No. Honestly,
so it happened too quickly.
The ball. No. This is like I said. This is a referee. They are trained to see things like the amount of times you watch the TV and the pundits have to go replay because they can't. They're not sure of what actually happened. Whereas referees are trained to see. Of course. They spot a lot more than we spot from first take. Obviously, with VAR, then they get the chance to see it again. But they are trained to see things from first take. They also know which players are divers. Like I remember Luis Suarez never used to get many fouls because he was known to be a bit of a diver. Yeah. Mo Salah, a couple of seasons ago, was known to be a bit of a diver. Yeah, it happens. The referees know.
Well, let's research and see what this defender's like then.
Okay, but I mean,
what's his history? What's his history? We don't know. We don't know.
Diver. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But you just, because it's honestly, it's a head injury. You can't take that risk. Imagine man's head was all split open, blood everywhere, claret all over the place. The referee is going to get into a lot of trouble for that. That's the kind of thing that'll get him suspended.
No, of course.
Especially if players concussed or, God forbid, fractured skull. You just don't know. You can't take that risk.
Did the referee come out and explained why he did what he did?
Oh, God, do you know what he did? He explained something to Eddie Howe, and I can't remember. I watched it. He did explain. No, he said, he thought the player was holding his back, which is
ridiculous. That's what I said. So the referee didn't see everything. Because remember, you still got players in the way, innit? So
that's true. That's true. But I'm watching it now.
He thought he was holding his back.
The referee said, that's what he said to Eddie Howe, the Newcastle manager. I thought it looked to me like he was holding his back.
Well, we can't say anything because, like I said, everything happens so quickly. We just don't know.
Well, fair enough. But boy, I don't know anyone who said that goal should stand.
No, I've heard it already that it should stand.
Really?
Yeah, they said it in the
What, from Sunderland fans?
No, Sunderland. No, I've definitely heard people say it. A couple pundits. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. I've not heard a single one, but okay.
50-50, innit?
You're right. We agree to disagree.
Yeah, but anyway, obviously we said
that made it 1-1.
Yeah, but obviously we said about Thiago. Obviously he got to grip after. So what about the rest of the players? Trent, good goal. What a great goal.
God, that was an absolute thunderbolt. That was. Yeah. I mean, Shelby's goal was good. Yeah. But Trent's was better. Yeah. Further out. Considering how good he has his right foot is, I'm surprised he doesn't take more shots from outside the box.
Yeah.
And he took it from the left.
Yeah.
He was on the left side of the pitch, from the left side of the box.
Yeah.
I'm just watching it now. Yeah, he gets teed up. What thunderbolt! He gets teed up by Firmino, well outside the box, and just blazed it. I think the goalkeeper got a hand to it, but my God, no chance. No chance. It was amazing. Yeah. But that's what made it 3-1. But don't forget the Salah goal
as well. Yeah. Rebound.
He scored goal.
Keeper saved it.
Yeah. Well, he scored. Salah scored goal number 2. But had he not scored that would have been a penalty. Yeah. Because Sadio Mane is in the box. The goalkeeper, was it the goalkeeper? No, not goalkeeper. The Newcastle defenders basically tried to bring him down. Yeah. Sadio Mane, to his credit, he stayed on his feet.
And he shot the ball, and the keeper saved it.
Goalkeeper saved it, but who's
and then it rebound onto
Salah. So Salah got his 22nd goal.
Talking of Salah, he didn't look too happy coming off.
No, but he's a goal scoring machine. He wants to break records now. It's like not the first. Was it his first season? Where he was breaking records? Yeah, I think it was his first season.
And not that as well. I think he wants to stay on and get as much goals because obviously he's going to the African nations.
Well, he wants to break records. That's what he means to catch him up. So once he's gone.
Yeah. So would you go on? Carry on. Sorry.
Well, once he's gone, then Vardy. Well, I won't say Kane. Kane's not really in the running. Is it Vardy? Actually, that's a good question. Let me see.
Yeah, Vardy's still up there. I was surprised.
The top goal scorers top scorers.
So would you say that was a
actually Jota is second. It's just
Jota's got 10 goals.
No, Jota's got 9. I'm talking in Premier League, and he's level with Vardy. So
so who's top goal scorer then? Salah.
Well, no, Mo Salah. He's on 15.
15. He's left the pack, bruv.
And then but he might be away for 8 weeks. That's a lot of games.
Yeah, but I don't mind it just being Jota to pass him, but not Vardy. But I don't think Vardy's not going to score a lot of goals. He doesn't really. Hang on.
Vardy's joint second with Jota.
Oh, is he joint second with Jota?
Yes.
Yeah.
So right,
that's all right.
Salah is on 15. Wow, and Salah's got like 9 assists. So basically, wow, Jota's a monster, man. He's got like the most goals and most assists.
Who?
So far, as in for strikers, as in Mo Salah.
Salah, cool.
15 goals, 9 assists. Jota's 9 goals. Vardy's 9 goals. Emmanuel Dennis for Watford is on 7. Mason Mount
Emmanuel
7.
Dennis.
Yeah, who the hell is I don't even know who this fella is. Ronaldo's on 7. Quite a few people on 7. Until you get to Mikel Antonio for West Ham, he's on 6.
I thought he would have been more than that.
Callum Wilson's on 6. And Song's on 6.
Yeah.
I can't see Kane.
Kane's
Wow.
Kane's nowhere. Remember, he's only scored 1 Premier League game.
Well, then
one Premier League game.
Yeah, it's not good.
He scored in Europe. He scored more goals in Europe than he scored. He scored more goals for England in 1 game than he has for Tottenham this season.
Score more goals for his back garden. Well, good. We're playing them Sunday, so good. Hope he doesn't score any more goals. That's outstanding. But Salah, I don't blame him for not waiting to come off because he wants that golden boot.
Yeah, of course.
And if he was away for 2 months, he's not going to be.
So wait, it's 2 months now.
Wait, anything from 6 to 8 weeks, depending how far Egypt get in the cup.
Okay, hopefully they'll get knocked out.
All day. That's what I'm hoping for, and hope he stays well. Which reminds me, Van Dijk, COVID. Fabinho,
COVID. Yeah, I know.
Curtis Jones, COVID.
When I saw the lineup, innit?
Yeah. So Ox stepped in. He played well.
It's good.
Konsa played well.
Yeah, but it's good though because, like I said, because certain players are going to be missing. We need that team that when we start bringing in players, they can still rise to the occasion. This is what we need now.
True, but also on the other hand as well, which might be, I would say a blessing, but there's been a lot of games postponed. So if 3 of us
I know what you're saying.
Already, bloody hell, we got Tottenham Sunday. That might not even go on.
Because Tottenham have missed out on quite a lot of games.
I think so. It's Man United. Man United
have missed only 1 postponed so far. Yeah, and I think they got another one this Saturday that's already postponed. Tottenham have postponed about 3-4 games already.
So maybe our game might not go on the weekend. We'll see.
That's fine.
Well, it's when they can squeeze it in. That's the thing. You don't squeeze it in. I
No,
mean, was
but
it last
yeah.
year?
But
when
they-
we had like
yeah.
2 games, like 2 days or something.
But I think they might. They're going to try and get the Tottenham one going because Tottenham, they can't keep affording to missing it because where they're going to put them? They've played 14 games. Everyone's played like nearly 17.
Yeah, but same. Well, yeah, but they can't. What can you do?
Looks like they're going to have to.
No, but can you force them to play like they're under? If the team, like, was it when we played as Aston Villa? The whole team got COVID. But it was a cup game, so they probably would have played a weaker team.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the law? Can you force, say, Tottenham to play their whole team of reserves, or do you have to have nominated players?
No, they won't play then. That's what I'm saying. Look, Man United done that.
Well, I'm saying, the league can't. I see what you're saying about the backlog. Well, exactly. So Man United, we had our Man United game postponed, but that wasn't due to COVID. That was it protesters.
Yeah.
That was something different. But if the
No,
Tottenham
but I
team
took it against
are all
Brentford.
sick-
Man United had the game postponed against Brentford.
Postponed, yeah. But you're saying that Tottenham are only on how many games Tottenham won? Table. God, my computer's just so slow today. Yeah, you're right. Tottenham for 14 games.
Yeah.
They're three behind.
And some
everyone
teams
else.
have played 17, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. The
So
top 4,
yeah.
top 5 have played 17.
Yeah, so
Man
if
United
they
on 16.
yeah, so if they postpone this again, that's going to be. I think this could go on because they have to get it on, or Tottenham's.
Yeah, but what do you do? Yeah, but what do you do if they're ill?
Yeah, I
and
know.
they've got a COVID crisis going on there.
But
Just
actually,
like-
but the thing is, are they still in Europe or they're out now?
Who cares?
No, because that's where they will play their games.
Oh,
Because if they were in Europe, they will just play the game, innit? That game.
I don't know. I think they're in that Confederate
Yeah, but I
Cup.
think they might be out. I'm not sure. No, they are out. They are out.
Talk about out.
Yeah, they're out. Yeah, they're out. I think they're out.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Well, that's lucky for them.
The worst European cup in the world, and they're out. So,
Well, then we get a lot of midweek games then.
yeah,
if that's the
definitely.
case.
Yeah.
Which we're lucky for them because they're still in that. I don't know where they're going to squeeze
Yeah,
those
that's
games
it.
in.
It would have been a problem.
Yeah, like 3 games in the week would have been, it's just too much. But so that's benefit Sunday. But back to yesterday.
So
Great result, great game.
So how do you think Konate done and Matip?
No, he played away. I mean, he wasn't really tested. Like in the second half, Newcastle looked, I wouldn't say more dangerous, but they made it less easy for us. In the first half, we were all over them. I mean, even though they were sitting back, we were finding spaces. And I never thought we looked troubled. You just knew a goal was coming.
No.
Second half, I think Liverpool took their foot off the pedal a little bit, and Newcastle were a bit more, not aggressive, but a bit more adventurous coming forward.
Okay.
And we had less chances compared to the first half. The first half was like a chance every couple of minutes, whereas in the second half they looked like they contained us. Obviously, the manager's given an absolute rollicking, and then Maximan got injured. The guy just went to come off. This is how desperate Newcastle. The guy kept signaling to the
Come off
bench,
and they left him on.
left him on to a point that he was hobbling. And finally,
Do you know what? That can ruin their season.
Well, I don't know how bad he's injured. I mean,
They
I
need
think he
him.
had a little.
They need him.
Yes, they do. But-
If he's injured for a while, Newcastle are relegated.
Yeah, I mean, he is their most dynamic player, and even though yesterday Newcastle respected us too much, so obviously they didn't want to play an open game.
No, of
so
course
they
not.
didn't utilize Maximan as much as they could have done.
Yeah.
Because the guy is quick, he's got fast feet. The fans love him. I can see why. He's a good,
He's a
entertaining
good player.
player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
But at times he had no support. He's got the ball. He's run past players.
Yeah, no one
But
there.
Newcastle's too slow to give him support.
Other players.
But again, I understand you play against Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave yourself open because
No,
it
of
could have
course
been 5-6-1. So
Yeah.
understandable in that regard. But any standout performances for yourself?
I think it was a team thing. I don't think anyone really stood up.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. As Thiago just looked a bit
Yeah.
ropey.
Yeah.
But
All
you're
in
right. Everyone
all,
else
I
looked
think
good,
everyone
yeah.
just did what they needed to do. I don't think anyone stood
Was
out too much.
outstanding.
Salah did what he
Yeah.
did. Mane did what he did. Trent did what he did. Everyone. It was just the whole team. I'll tell you
think
what.
we're getting too spoiled.
When Keita come on, he was looking a bit. He was looking a bit swaggy. When Keita come on,
Swaggy? I think he's just happy. He's happy because he's been injured.
He came on and he was trying things, isn't it?
He was. Well, he's probably getting ready for. He's going to African Cup of Nations as well, so he's probably trying some stuff.
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, we're going to lose him. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. You're right. I think it's a whole team thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Trent's goal at the end was awesome.
Yeah. Of course. Who got man of the match? I don't know. Who got
Trent.
Trent got it because of the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously like assists and crosses in and so on and so forth. Even though at the first half it was Salah just was in that position where you normally expect to see Trent.
Yeah.
And Trent came a bit more central. It's just getting loads of joy. It was just I don't know what Newcastle were thinking.
Okay.
Why would you keep the most dangerous player on the planet down the space?
Who cares? Leave them.
Leave
them to fall in our trap. That's the way we want it, you know?
That's it. That's very true. But no, that's it. So number 3 points. Yep. We're second. Yep. Chelsea drop points. Chelsea are 3 points behind us. Yep. So it's Man City on 41 first. We on 40 second. Oh gosh, I'm looking at the form guide. So the last 5 games, it's all green W's for Man City, all green W's for us. Chelsea draw, win, loss, win, draw. Yeah. Ooh, they need to fix up, man, or they're gonna get left behind.
They're gonna slide down. So
they need to fix up.
We don't care.
But too cool. Yeah, it's true. We don't care, and it's good that we make a bit of distance between them and us in case we do drop in form over January.
Oh, yeah, because we got to play them as well, innit? So
yeah, God, mate. I just hope we could get this sorted. To hope the other players can step up, or January's gonna be horrid for us. No, honestly, if we can't get the goals.
Do you know what? No, do you know what? I think we might be okay. The Chelsea one might be tough, but I think because we're playing, I think we got Brentford in that one.
We had looked at the fixtures, didn't we?
Yeah, the rest of the team was all right. It was just Chelsea.
I mean, it was only Chelsea was very, very tough, but tough or not, if you're not scoring, that's at the worst you just get. Well, at the best you might just get 0-0s. Yeah, but we don't want to be just picking up draws. We want to be getting victories.
Well, better to draw than lose, isn't it? So
yes, true, but then not if you want to win the league.
No, of course. We want to keep winning, innit? Yeah, of course.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right, there you have it from me and Will. It was a good game. Just another one of those kind of I wouldn't say difficult match, but one of the ones that got us thinking because Newcastle scored the first goal. But yeah, we was okay. I wasn't worried.
It's not one you felt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not one you feel nervous about.
It wasn't.
And they got it early. If they got a goal like in the 80th minute,
then it'll be a problem. Yeah,
but they scored in the first 7 minutes, so they got a whole match. So I was really
that's
stressed.
it. So it was all good. Bring on to the next match, Spurs. So
hopefully it'll be on. Fingers crossed. Touch wood.
Hopefully. I would want it on because obviously Salah and Mane in it, so they can get some games. Get that out of the way.
Think their last game for us.
And do you know what? I think it is a time to play Tottenham because they haven't really played for a while. I know they might have had the rest.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know?
Yeah, a bit rusty.
Yeah.
I mean, the last game we'll have with Salah and Mane and Co will be against Leeds on Boxing Day.
That's the last game.
For the African players that are going.
Okay.
Then they have to be released on the 27th.
Okay. Cool.
To go to Africa. So Leeds will be their last game.
Boxing Day,
until they come back. Yes, correct.
That's cool. So all right. So bring on Spurs, and we're ready and waiting. And
that's right. Sunday, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. We'll be back straight after the match.
Yeah.
To either be happy or very depressed or very annoyed.
We'll be all right. Yeah. We'll keep you posted with any changes. So that's it from me, myself, and Will. Have a great day
and a great weekend.
Yeah, that's it. And bring on Spurs. We'll be watching. Hopefully you will be. And as usual, like and subscribe. I think we're 1 away from 100, so just click that like button and
just do it, man. Just do it.
We've hit the jackpot.
Just do it. That's it. We'll all be happy.
That's it.
Just do it.
That's all we have to say. And there you have it. All right.
Okay, crazy kids. Take care out there.
Take care. See you later.
Bye.